guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is tlove. I just want to send a big shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you guys for continuously tuning in, leaving comments, and just building a community with me. I really am grateful to be a part of the lock community and the Sisterlocks community here on YouTube. So today I am going to do a retwist, retighten / get ready with me. I noticed that a lot of lock YouTubers have videos where they do wash and retwist with me, but it's just I can't. I have over 500 locks. There's no way I'm recording a video of wash and retightening with me, but I still think the idea is cool. So what I'm doing today is I have a row and a half left of my retightening that I need to complete, so I'm gonna let you guys just kind of watch me do that. I'm not going to be doing a self-tightening demonstration just because I have a video about that already. So if you're interested in how I self-maintain my Sisterlocks, click this video right here and it will show you how my rotation, which is before, and which directions I go. And to be honest, I don't really know my pattern. I don't know what pattern my Sisterlocks loctician used. She honestly told me that she used 2 different patterns on my head because one side was more wispy than the other. So I probably likely have 2 different patterns in my head, but I think that's interesting because I have no idea how she tells which side is which. So with that being said, as I self-retighten, I've just been doing my own thing. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm knotting my hair, so I've gotten to the point to where obsessing over how I knot my hair is just a little bit ridiculous to me, because at the end of the day, fam, it's still in knots. What are we doing? If you're interested, sorry about that rant. That's just something I've been thinking for a long time. I spent 30 to 45 minutes the other night trying to pick out an actual knot, because if you self-retighten, you know that sometimes when you pull the lock through, you can create a little bump, and you can feel the bump in your lock because that creates an actual knot, versus when you're interlocking, if the hair goes through seamlessly, it'll be smooth. But I spent 35 to 40 minutes trying to pick out a knot because I made one on accident, and I was just so annoyed because I'm just I'm trying to pick out a knot, fam, only to knot it correctly. It makes no sense. At the end of the day, my hair is in a whole bunch of knots. What's going on? But that's just me being, analytical about everything. So yeah, if you're interested in just, chilling out with me, watching me do my hair, stay tuned. So my hair is dry now, just so you can see, and I'm using a mirror, just because as I get closer to the front, it's my spray bottle. Can someone in the comments tell me okay, so I have the regular beauty supply spray bottle, but I see everybody with them nice 360 sprayers, I think it's called. It's has a handle, you just, well, I don't want to spray on camera, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It's the bottle that everybody has, and it doesn't look like this. It's more like a button, you press it and the water's just yeah. What do those spray bottles do, and why does everybody have one? I mean, I guess, I don't know, these the part of this start to peel after a while, but I got a 10 one or whatever material this is because I have low porosity hair. Well, I've had this since I was a natural, and I've had low porosity hair, and this holds hot water, so I got the 10 one so I could put hot water here. If you get plastic, I don't think it's able to hold hot water. But that's completely random. The question that I'm really wanting to know is, what do those other 360 bottles do that the ones from the beauty supply store don't do? If y'all could let me know, that would be greatly appreciated, because I need to decide whether I spend my money on one or not. So this time, y'all, it didn't take me, actually this is the 3rd week that I've been retightening my hair, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't retighten, when it's time to retighten my hair, I don't retighten my hair every day. I never sit down for, you know, a set amount of time and just dedicate it to, you know, retightening my hair. Partly because I don't have the attention span for that. Like, I mean, like, even, okay, so a lot of it is too, like, I don't really have time to sit down in large blocks of time to retighten my hair, and so therefore it naturally takes me longer. But at the same time, like, even if I had time, I don't think my attention span could deal with that. Like, that just seems agonizing. And so because of that, because when I'm retightening my hair, I'm on my own schedule, I don't do it every day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it takes me 2 weeks, but like, there will be days when I'm just like, yo, I'm not retightening my hair today just because, like, I'm not interested. Like, I'm not interested in doing my hair. Like, it's very tedious to have to sit here and, you know, pull. It's just, it's like, it's a strain on your eyes too, because it's like, there's so many squares and you're like trying to make sure that you, and I forgot this lock, so I'm gonna just do it. You're trying to make sure that you are keeping each hair in each individual square, and that is like taxing. Like, that's not that, like, that's, especially with the locks being so small, like, that is taxing on your eyes. It takes a specific amount and an exhausting amount of concentration. And so when it's time for me to retighten my hair, there are some days where I'm just like, yo, I'm not, you know, this is not the way today. I'm not doing it. So I also think that is the luxury of being a self-maintainer. Like, I don't have to answer to, you know, not answer to anybody, I don't want to say that, but I can do it at my own pace. I can do it whenever, oh my god, what side was that? I guess down. I can do it at my own pace, and I can, if I want to work on my hair for 3 hours one day, I can. If I only want to do 30 minutes or a roll one day, I can. So I think that's cool about self-maintaining, is that you are in control of your hair. And that's one of the things that I don't necessarily like about Sisterlocks, is that, like, I'm not gonna say they do give you freedom, but the whole, like, you gotta, you know, I'm gonna just leave that because that's gonna hurt if I go any further. But the whole, you gotta go to a class and you gotta sign a waiver, which actually I don't really like it, but I've been considering doing it just because, I don't know, I just, sometimes I feel like I need to, other times I feel like it doesn't matter. So I don't know how many of y'all know, but I love hair. Like, I really love hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dream is to open something that's related to hair. I don't think I would be a good cosmetologist, but, like, I've always wanted to open, like, a beauty supply store, because there are rarely black-owned beauty supply stores in our neighborhoods, or open a shop and have, like, stylists, you know, work it for me, but it'd be my shop. I've always wanted to do something with hair. And so I say that to say, like, I think it's good to take the Sisterlocks class, and I even considered that at one point. I don't even remember what rotation I just did, so I'll just go this way, because I know I didn't go this way. Yeah, I think taking the Sisterlocks class is fine, but I think, and this is just my personal opinion, okay? Because I know a lot of you are Sisterlock consultants, and that's great. You know, I applaud you on that. But I think for me, to take the Sisterlocks class but not be a licensed cosmetologist would be pointless. Which is kind of why I've, been kind of deterred from taking the class. And that has nothing to do with the class. That's just a personal issue. But for me, it's just like, what is the purpose of learning Sisterlocks when you don't know anything about hair? You know what I mean? And I've never been to the Sisterlocks class, so I don't know what they teach. If you've been, you can tell me. But like, I thought the whole point was that like the practitioners of Sisterlocks didn't have to have a cosmetology license. But if I were gonna do hair, like if that was something that I was gonna do as a practice, then I wouldn't want to know about like the structure and the textures and like how to fix damaged hair and how to make it grow, stuff like that. And I feel like that's not something that you can learn in 4 days. And I'm not even sure if the Sisterlocks class is about, I'm sure it educates you on textures. It has to, because it so that's kind of what's been deterring me from taking the Sisterlocks self-retightening class or even the consultant course, just because I feel like even if I take the course, it's like, okay, but I still don't really know about hair. You still have to be I think that, me personally, I think that if you're doing someone's hair, you should be educated in hair, like not just one specific style. And I'm not saying, no, it's okay to be educated in one specific style, but like, I just wouldn't feel comfortable being a loctician, but I don't know anything about hair. Like, does that make sense? Y'all can comment below and tell me if that makes sense or not. Like, I don't know, sometimes I be wild, so I could just be wild. Oh baby, that is gonna be a knot. Hold on. And that's the thing too, like when you feel a mistake, you gotta, and I think this is buttery. This is not a bump that I put, but it feels like a bump. It definitely feels like a bump. There's definitely a knot here in my hair, but there's no way I don't know. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's all knots. Difference doesn't make. Actually, I don't know if I should do this again because there we go. That's a tip I have too. If you feel like you are like making a mistake, just stop instead of pulling the lock all the way through, because it's better to have like a lock that is not as tight than to have a lock that's tight but it has a mistake in it. But you know what? Like, mistakes are subjective too. You know what I'm saying? So like, what may be a mistake to me may not be a mistake to you. Yes, you want to have strong locks, because I understand the pattern can affect the integrity of the lock, but it's just like, sometimes it's just, you just gotta let it go. Wait, today is May 2nd? I can't believe I'm gonna be 11 months this month. 11, y'all. Like, that's insane. Like, I'm 1 month away from my year mark,